Opening day is like Christmas for you. You know, when you go up to play baseball as a kid, you just can't wait for opening day. You remember watching it as a kid, opening day on TV, having the baseball cards, picking out the magazines back in the day. Some guys play fantasy baseball. I'm not a fantasy baseball type of guy. But opening day is like Christmas. I mean, you get to do what you get to love to do. But just the excitement in the air, right? The attitude, the atmosphere. Each year's a new year. And I know our guys are fired up, ready to go. From a week today, we'll go out and we'll be in Hoover, Alabama, playing against Northern Kentucky.
It feels great to get out of the bubble. We've been in there way too long, I'm not gonna lie. It's good to get some fresh air and run around, maybe some heat, you know. I'm not a big snow guy, so I'm looking forward to get out of there and playing some games.
I think if you're talking about the identity of the program this year, one thing that sticks out for me is their depth, right? In a post-COVID era, we've been able to have a little bit larger roster size than years before. That helps you out with injuries. That helps you out with maybe some options off the bench. And the main thing you're going to see is a pitching staff, a pitching rotation that's deeper. We have 38 guys on the roster. We returned 20 guys from that team from the year before. But you got a lot of guys that have returned that I really like, but it's a deeper team.
No surprise, Taylor Hopkins again, Aaron Dolney, Kyle Schrodel, Blake McCray, Logan Hugo. I don't want to leave anybody out, but we got a lot of guys that can do a lot of damage for sure.
I think T-Hop has got to be one of the biggest because he's just an upbeat guy, good to be around. You know, it's good to play the game level-headed and not get too high, not get too low, and just at the end of the game, or at the end of the day, it's just a game. So you're there to have fun, and you play better when you're fun or having fun.
Coach Casey Weilis coming to us from Aquinas College. He'll work with our outfielders and our hitters. He's done an awesome job with our guys. He also coached collegiately this summer at Traverse City with the Pittsburghers. He's an older guy, a veteran guy, a guy that's been there, he's done that. He relates well with the players. He's highly intelligent when he's breaking down film. And it's nice to have a guy that's been in the dugout, been there before, and can provide a lot of value for the program. So we're really looking forward to see what Casey has to offer this spring.
I think we got a lot more experience. We have kids coming from Xavier, we have JUCO transfers, we have a whole lot of arms coming in, and they've all pitched at a high level at JUCO, and they're going to come in and be able to give us some innings, what we need, and help us win games.
I love being on the road, and I love like waking up in the hotel room, and it's just, you just have baseball that day. Like, forget about school, forget about everything. You're just playing baseball that day.
So are you maybe, you said today, you're actually excited for the 12 or 13
Oh yeah,
bus ride you're gonna get
I do.
next week?
I love being with everyone and playing Mafia on the bus rides and everything else we do.
Right, we're trying to be a little bit smarter with our travel at the non-conference season. Maybe some bus trips, some trips that we can go to instead of maybe taking some flights. That'll change moving forward. But again, you want to play a challenging schedule to prepare you for conference play. You also want to have enough games underneath your belt before once you go into conference play. Conference play starts fourth weekend. We've got just a handful of weekends before we're able to actually playing true conference games that matters as far as getting to the tournament. And again, the tournament this year is kind of like the tournament last year where only 4 teams get in. There's 11 teams in our conference, and we got to really play well.
I think it's huge to get early wins in the season. You know, come back and be on a roll when you get to come to O-Strike, and everybody knows that we've been winning, and everybody's juiced, fans are lit. It's just a good environment to be in when you're at your home fields with a winning record already. I look forward to having my friends and family come out. My dad eats it up. He comes to every game. He's always bringing his brothers, his friends to every game. My mom's got her friends coming, so it's a fun environment to be able to like play in front of the same people I've been playing with in my whole life, and it's a big stress relief. And
we want to win the MAC championship. Now there's going to be some steps along the way. Part of those steps is you have to be in the top 4 teams. Top 4 teams give you a chance. So there's benchmarks along the way as we go. But absolutely, make no mistake about it. We told the guys first team meeting, our goal is to win a championship. Let's get our eyes on that. Let's make sure that's the end game goal.
Do you think that you have the roster to do it?
I do. I really do. We got some work to do. Like I said, nothing's going to come easy. I think it's going to be a mindset and a belief that every day you show up to the park, our goal is to win. It may be in the first inning that we gotta score a lot. It may be in the 7th inning that we got to hold a lead, but whatever it takes to win. Just the mindset of going into that weekend that, guys, we got to go out there and we got to play what we're capable of playing. Kind of goes back to what we talked about before. We don't need guys to be heroes. I don't need a grand slam with no one on base. You know, just take your single, move on, get on base, pass the torch to the next guy. If you're on the mound, give me everything you got for those 3 outs or the outs that you need, and then let's pass the torch. But just the mindset and the belief that going into every game, our thought process is whatever it takes to win, that's what we're going to do.